the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Buckeyes line up on first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with a 48.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trap.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback still with the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship and put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up 3rd down.
The Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Press coverage now from the secondary. And here's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for 6. He makes the dive in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Across the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long.
A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That will be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. With the catch, it's Sims. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, you go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that 1st down mark.
A 4th down completion to the running back. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Gets made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sims.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Pierce. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Will not be brought down. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit as that...
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
That makes the score Ohio State 28.
They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Sims. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Clock near the sticks. It's Sims. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They're going to run it here. On this winds up the safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments.
Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Breaks free. Spins away from defenders. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. There's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Puts some space around the 30. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On the run here. Lets it go. He finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense have been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 4th down tries so far. They'll try it again here. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And here comes the USC offense back on the field.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. You get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Pulls it in. It's Sims. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Grab behind the line. It's Pierce. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
On first down, it's play action. Checks this down to the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down at 10 from the 27. They look to throw it here on second down. This time a completion. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the all-important extra point.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. And it's a touchdown.
Ohio State, 37. USC, 28.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Bringing it out. It's Sims. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Hand off to the right side.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
They bring them down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defender.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point puts him up 9 now.
Ohio State 44, USC 35.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be 4th down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Grinding away with a running game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll give it to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to